Okay, so this is what I've been working on the past week or so. It's a 15 pack of stages from Mario's Time Machine. Now, a long time ago, I did the like Mario is Missing stages, so I wanted to do the sequel to Mario is Missing at some point, but I just never got around to it. But now I've spent like the last week working on this. So there's Alexandria, Athens, Calcutta, Cambridge, Florence, Florence again, Gobi Desert, London, Mainz, Menlo Park, Orleans, Pacific Ocean, Philadelphia, Stratford upon Avon, Vienna, and that's it. Now I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the stages, and if I have any like extra comments of the stage, I'll probably say it right there. Another thing to note is I tracked down the music for the stages, and every stage is playing the correct music, even if the file names may not seem like it. Okay, let's just go in reverse order here. Vienna. This is one of the simpler ones. I only had, like, all of these have animations in them, usually just a bunch of birds and smoke. Here's Stratford. Okay, this Stratford one actually had a mistake I corrected. There's like these flags up at the top, but they had like a rectangle of discoloration like surrounding them, kind of like the animation shell was showing. This one also is weird because it looks like there's resize damage on it, even though this is the correct artwork. Like the smoke also kind of looks like it has resize damage, and this roof has little notches in it, which kind of is a sign of like resize damage. But I swear that's what it looked like in game. So that's that one. Philadelphia. Oh, scale was inconsistent in these stages, so they're not all the same scale. Like scaling in the game was definitely not something the artists were concerned about. There's one stage that basically doesn't even have zoom because of the scaling issue. This one was also weird to scale because I basically scaled them to the doors, but like if I would have scaled them to that bird, I'd have to like shrink the stage down quite a bit. That bird is gigantic if you compare it to like this barrel or the ladder. I scaled like Kung Fu Man to this soldier here, so that's how this one got scaled. The flags were out of sync in the game, so I made sure the flags were not in perfect sync in this. So the flags aren't perfectly matched when they animate. This one had like a complicated like smoke animations, like coming out of a house, and there's like the train in the far background. But otherwise, this one was pretty easy. This one was pretty simple. Just had the flag and the smoke to animate. This is the one where the scale in the game was like crazy. Mario was like a little speck in this stage, so I had to like rescale it quite a bit. This is probably the only stage that'll work in Mugen 1.0 if you just get rid of like the coding that makes it 1.1 specific, since there's no zoom in this stage. It says it's a desert, but it doesn't look like a desert. Anyway, birds are kind of huge. I scaled this one down just to make the birds less huge, and they're still kind of big. Florence, 1505. Just a bunch of bird animations on the roof. Pretty simple. Now we have Florence again, but in 1503. Just a smoke animation, and these birds over here they were a lot simpler than like you'd think. This was actually the first one I did, even though they're in alphabetical order right now. But yeah, it has this nice little dog animation in the background. It has smoke up on the left side. This animation has a ton of frames up here on the top where these birds are flying around. I initially thought like I had to do each bird individually, but this is just one giant animation block up here. There's also some birds at the floor level, but those aren't. Those are only like 2 frames, so it wasn't too complicated. This was the hardest one. I like did each one of these birds individually. So like there's like 12 birds or something crazy like that. Or maybe there's only 9, but it's still a lot of birds to animate. And here's the last one. Just a waterfall animation and more birds flying around. This bird looks, or this animation is like, it looks a little funky because the birds scaled to the pyramids are flying behind looks crazy. Also, when this bird flies down to the left, it's almost like he teleports to the left side of this pyramid. That's how it is in game. It's not a mistake on my end. Well, anyway, if you get any enjoyment out of this, that's good. I don't think I'll be doing another like Mario game rip for quite a while, and I definitely won't be tackling anything like Mario the preschool years or anything like that. Enjoy.